I spoke to Unix Guy, who is one of the biggest creators in the cybersecurity space, and I asked him for a step-by-step on how someone can enter the cybersecurity space today, and here's what he said.
The best way, in my opinion, doesn't exist. Like you said earlier, Kelly, there's so many ways to achieving that goal. But in my opinion, if you're someone never worked in this field a day in your life, the first step is to just keep an open mind and just try to get your foot in the door. Accept that it doesn't really matter what the first job might be. Your goal or the most important thing is to try and get experience. So get your foot in the door. So in my view, if you know nothing, I think like something like, I don't know, the Google Cybersecurity cert, or even like a Security Plus, which I'm not a fan of, but something broad and general that just explains to you what cybersecurity is. If someone has done an entire degree in cybersecurity, they can possibly skip that first step. So they don't need to do a broad training in cybersecurity. But if someone hasn't done that, then yeah, something like the Google Cybersecurity Cert, Security Plus, or both would be a good start. And then the way I would approach it is take a generalist approach. So try to learn one thing from each area. However, don't fall into the trap of staying in that entry-level land. For example, like the Google Cybersecurity Cert and Security Plus, those are entry-level. Let's say I've got a course called GRC Mastery. Again, it will introduce you to the world of GRC. It will give you the skills that we need for GRC jobs. So now you've got like more of a broad range of skills. I think the next step should be to pick something that's intermediate level, that's hands-on, but also a little bit challenging. So pick a platform, doesn't matter which one. Let's say you pick Try Hack Me or Hack the Box or whichever. Pick something and, in my view, focus on the blue team side of things. Defensive skills that will get you in a security operations center, like even something like Let's Defend is fantastic, or Cyber Defenders. All of these platforms are great because they give you hands-on practical skills. Having these skills, let's say you have a SOC analyst skills, you have GRC skills, and you have broad knowledge, in my opinion, this will give you an excellent leg up into landing your first cybersecurity job. I think the common mistakes that happen is people, they'll be like, it's really hard to land a cybersecurity job. I'm like, what have you done? It's like, oh, I've done CompTIA plus, Network plus, Security plus. I'm like, oh, fantastic. So you haven't done anything. Or they'll be like, I've done Google Cyber Analyst and Microsoft Analyst and then Security Plus. I'm like, okay, so you've done step number one. Like, what's stopping you? Don't stay too long in that beginner land. Like, do something challenging, do more than one challenging course. And I think the second thing and the second sinister thing is people are so afraid of rejection. They apply to one or two jobs, they get rejected, they start to make conclusions from that rejection. I got rejected, therefore the market is really bad. No one likes to get rejected. I hate being rejected, but you gotta play the numbers game. We all get rejected. They only apply to one or two jobs and then they give up. If it was me, I would apply to jobs every single day and just get used to being rejected. And I'd like to give this example compared to candidates.